Welcome to day 98.
There's a lot of them there.
Oh, look how they lined up behind their parents. So cute. The time is 7:40. We just got dropped off by our trail angel. And today we're going to summit Moosilauke, or Moosilauke. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I've heard it both ways. Somebody will have to give it to me in the comments. I don't know what the right way to say it.
Big granite mountain.
Yes. So it's about 10 miles and the elevation change is profound. This is the first time we're going to be going southbound on the AT. And the reason why is because the north side of the mountain is just reputed to be steep and dangerous. So we're going to do that as our uphill. And then we're going to come down the south side of the mountain, which is supposed to be a little easier. For our old knees, this is probably a really excellent strategy. We've been counseled by many people that we should go southbound on this section. This trail is extremely tough. If you lack experience, please use another trail. Take special care at the Cascades to avoid tragic results.
Yikes. 2 hours in, we come about 1.3 miles, but we have been climbing straight up. We've taken several breaks for water and just for rest to admire the waterfalls. I mean, it's really, really pretty along this trail. So we're taking our sweet time getting up the mountain, but we're about halfway up, altitude-wise, and distance-wise, we're about a third of the way. That's the other part of today that you need to know about, is there's a heat advisory this afternoon, so it's going to get up to 93 degrees, and they're talking about the temperature index being over 100. So yeah, we want to try to get to the summit and be started on our way down before all that gets going. So we got a little bit of work ahead of us.
Yeah, but it is a beautiful blue sky day. We're appreciating that. The sunshine just sparkling on the pine needles.
And now it's nice and cool. I mean, it's probably in the high 60s.
The high 70s, actually. Yeah. Yeah. You can tell we're getting a lot higher now. And that's because the trees are suddenly about a third of the height they were before. We're in this very definitely stunted forest. They're just getting smaller as we go up.
Tiny skinny trees. They're very dense. You can't see very far back into them.
Hey, Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. Trees are getting a lot smaller, aren't they?
What do you think?
It's a Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
We're now entering the alpine zone. We made it to the top of Moosilauke by noon. Thank you very much. It's beautiful. The temperature's perfect. The wind is blowing. It's cool. It's lovely. A lot of folks up here on a pretty day, and we're glad to have the climb behind us and nothing but descent to come. We've got 4 hours to cover 6 miles, so this should be pretty enjoyable. So, just like the hiker trash we are, when we see a bag hanging off a sign, the first thing we think is it trail magic? And it is. It's cereal.
And fruit juice.
Huh.
Breakfast.
Yep, breakfast of champions. Thank you for the trail magic.
Ta-da!
So
What a day today, huh?
yeah, we did Moosilauke.
We climbed Mount Moosilauke.
And we changed it up. We went southbound today. We were Southbounders today. But that was a very deliberate decision. We had good advice from several different sources that the north side of Moosilauke as a descent was absolutely treacherous. And having done it now as a climb, I'm inclined to agree. I think I would have been crying.
It was a very, very technical, tough, rocky, slippery climb.
Slippery, that's the most important part for me.
And it's right up next to this long cascading waterfall called Beaver Brook Falls. So the rocks are always wet. There's no dry day on the northern approach to Moosilauke.
And one misstep, you're not just falling down the rock face you're climbing, you could be falling into the cascade and sliding down the mountainside. So that was on our mind. Plus, we got a good view of the waterfall.
Yeah, so when you're climbing up northbound, you're facing the cascading waterfall the whole way, and it is absolutely beautiful. Worth changing it up.
Yep.
We're very happy we made that choice.
And we did it in the morning, so we were fresh, and that made the whole day fun. It was a fun day. It was fun to summit Moosilauke at noon. And by the way, we've been coached by a local that it is pronounced Moosilauke. We'll see how that goes over.
Yeah.
Hey, hike your own hike.
That's right. If you Google it, it'll say it can be pronounced either way, Moosilauke or Moosilauke, but the locals pronounce it Moosilauke.
Oh, that's what we have right now.
Yeah.
But it was a fun day, and it was a fairly short day for us, a low mileage day, but low mileage, high elevation change.
Big, steep elevation change for the approach. Coming back down the backside, the southern side was tedious, but it wasn't that hard. And that would make you think that Moosilauke is going to be an easy climb. And if you do it northbound, you're going to pay for it coming down that north face. But it was really.
So what was the elevation change?
I think it was something like 3,800 feet. We started at about 1,000 feet. We climbed all the way to 4,802, which is the summit.
So this was our first true 4,000 foot peak since we left Tennessee. Killington is also a 4,000 foot peak, but we didn't summit.
We did not.
We stayed on the
trail.
AT, and since there was no vending machine or snack bar, we had no motivation to climb the extra to go to summit Killington.
Like an extra, I don't know, 300 or 400 feet, and we were pushing to be able to get into Route.
I have to make an excuse. It was a long day. We just didn't want to make it longer.
Yeah,
we did not summit Killington.
Yeah.
So I had fun today.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah.
And we're staying at a beautiful lodge right on the banks of the lake. It's just gorgeous.
Winnisquam.
Lake Winnisquam.
Yeah, and this inn is gorgeous, and we're so lucky, and we're so grateful to be able to stay here. And I think I'm ready to go figure out what we're going to do for dinner.
All right. Thanks for joining us.